Talking.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Let's give it up. Let's give
Yeah.
it up. Let's give it up, man.
I apologize again for.
Listen,
I
brother.
know I wanted to talk to you before the battle, man. I really did, but I was just there was a lot going on, so I was
You
super locked in.
focus. Focus.
That was it. There
Focus.
was a lot going on, man. I wasn't on the socials that much. It was the shortest time I'd had for a battle in it, so I was just like, let me just lock in and get this done.
Well, happy birthday. Let me say happy
Thank
birthday,
you.
man. You know what I'm saying?
Yesterday it was, but I appreciate that.
Yes,
So
brother.
straight after twerk and looks. Oh no, during twerk and looks, it turned to my birthday on the 22nd. So I was in the crowd with my joint and my beer watching two goats, Summer Madness 15 after just completing the mission. So it was a good day, man. Thank you, man.
Shotty, let's take our time right quick. You coming off a battle again that, listen, bro, nobody thought you and Shine was gonna do what you did, right? But I want to ask you, the battle not dropping before your battle with Geechi Gotti, did that bother you at all that the battle hasn't dropped yet?
Nah, not really, man.
Okay.
No, man. I just I'd
It's a
rather
good
if
look.
it.
It's a good look for you. It's a good look for you
Yeah,
going into the Geechi battle, is what I'm
yeah,
saying. You know
because
what I
it
mean?
was like, people don't know how I've leveled up and where I'm at now. Like, so people got to see it. So I got to, the new fresh approach, the way I've developed and stuff. Like the first time, like the world gets to see it really is on Summer Madness 15.
Mm.
But can't take away from what we did over what me and Shine did. Like can't wait for that to drop in that. But yeah, hopefully soon. Hopefully it drops soon. I've heard words and rumblings that it's gonna be
Okay.
a YouTube drop soon. But yeah,
Okay.
man, two good
So
two good battles. Circulating at once can't be a bad thing.
absolutely, absolutely. How was the conversation with you and URL? Because everyone's like, when is Shotty gonna ever battle on URL, right? And then
Yeah,
voila, you and
yeah,
Geechi happens though, and I think it was smart on URL to reach out to you for having a battle in London. I know you're from Manchester. I want to make sure I always say this.
yeah,
You're from
yeah,
Manchester, you know.
yeah. But
But
I rep the old country, man. I rep
okay,
as much as I am from Manchester. Whenever they say representing London, they're not wrong, man. I do represent London, man.
facts,
Definitely,
facts,
as well as Manchester, as well as everyone in the UK, Europe. Do you know what I mean? Like,
right. So how was that conversation with URL at first when they said, "Hey,
it was
how
funny, man. It was funny, man. 'Cause I even kind of hid it from you a little, like
you
in
did?"
it. Yeah, yeah. Me and you spoke, and I'd already been spoken to, but I kind of like kind of let you know, and you spoke to Beasley and stuff because I didn't want to feel like I was lying to you and stuff. But the way they told me to keep it wrapped.
No, when I Beasley
Yeah,
made a laughing emoji when I
yeah,
texted
yeah.
him. I said, "Hey,
Everyone was saying, "Yo, you
man,
need him." He'd already done the work.
yes, yes,
I was
yes."
at my friend's place in Toronto. We was working on music because I had the idea was to be as soon as we finish the Shine battle, go over to Toronto, feet up for a bit, and get recording the album and stuff. So we do that, start doing the process, and I get a phone call, Manhattan, whatever the number said, like New York or whatever. Boom, and then as soon as he's like Shotty, I just I was like Beasley,
And
like I
Beasley, the
just
first thing he said,
yeah. Is that Shotty Horror? I was like, yo, Beasley, it's about time, bro. But he just said to me, he said, yo, I know it's short notice as far as you're concerned, the way you do stuff, but we need you on Summer Madness 15. And it was like, I thought it was shorter notice than it was, the way we were speaking. And then he was like, oh, it's September 21st. And then I was like, oh, it's my birthday the night of, like, straight after it. I was like, yeah, I have to do it. I have to do it. So at first he convinced me by saying, we'll just do 2-minute rounds. Like, just get in there, get on the card, show them what it is and represent for your country and that and get your URL debuting. But, it just made more sense to just do a full, complete 3 minutes, 3:30s for my debut, man, and just try and put my mark on the URL. Nerve-wracking, though. Mad.
were you nervous at all?
Yeah. This was the one I was most nervous for. I don't think... Yeah, I don't know. I think I might have put not too much on it. And it's not too much. I gave it the respect it deserved. Do you know what I mean? It was as big a moment in my head as it was. It was a massive monumental moment. Like, besides just being for me and my career, like the whole scene's on a good turnaround right now. We're turning the momentum around. The UK is like really back in the mix, and this is the first time where we've been in the mix with the URL really, like to that, like where, you know, they're really watching like the whole roster and extended roster in the leagues that supplement that as well. Like, you know, you had to buy the pound event on the day before.
T-Top's league, right.
Yeah, we just fire. Everyone was fire, but like the UK guys was really just putting on, man, and just like, so it's a good time for everything, man. So it's like, you know, can't not do this. It's turning point for the whole scene and shit. So yeah,
you know, one of your rounds, you said this though, and it's interesting. You said, "Stop calling us UK battle rappers."
Yeah,
call us battle rappers though, and I felt that. I felt that when you said that and shit though. Like, don't alienate us and try to, you know.
I don't think there needs to be the asterisk there. Right. I think that asterisk there helps people act like, oh, it don't really matter. Do you know what I mean? If we lose to this guy, it don't really matter. But it does, especially on Summer Madness, especially, you know, and especially now. It's just, I don't know, there's just so many fire battles out there. If you look at like Tay-Rock and Bizzo, if there's the attitude of these are a separate league, these are not quite equal to us, they're just UK guys.
Right.
You don't get them kind of matches. You don't get Jazz and Bizzo and Tay-Rock and Bizzo and stuff like that. And like Jazz, Tay-Rock, Arsenal, these types of people, they've always took it serious over it. You know what I mean? Took all competition serious and stuff. And they just call us battlers. That's one thing they've never really referred to us as like UK battlers. And there's a chunk of that. But I just really wanted to set the tone there, you know, on the URL stage in front of like a London audience. I was like super supportive, you know. I felt like I was playing for England. I didn't know what it was going to be like. I thought it was going to be like, because I'm going to URL.
Right.
It's like, it's a lot of people that are fans of URL, and I really had time to take that in, watching the matches, watching everyone else, because they knew every slogan. This is like the greatest crowd in the world, like ripping the roof off the crowd. And I'm like, right, so I know they know of me, but I know that they're here for the URL. But from soon as I hit the venue, everyone in the crowd, like everyone that will come up to you, they're like, yo, you know, we're here for you, man. You got this. And when I got on the stage, everyone's looking at me like, yo, do it, bro. It wasn't like impress us type of shit. It was like, yo, do it, bro. We know what you've got. And as soon as I opened up and the catchphrase and it was there, and
right.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, let me ask you a question. I said this in my blog. I thought URL should have done a better job in this department. And feel me on this. I thought because, yes, you're from Manchester, but it's still you represent London, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the people out there, the people know you. They know your language and how you speak and everything like that. I thought Geechi Gotti should have came out first. And you should have got the respect to come out last. I felt that way.
Do you know what happened? That's the order that I did hear from Beasley as he was going up the stairs. So I don't know what happened in the translation on the stage, because something was said, Geechi's on the stairs and I'm down here. So I think we're all assuming I'm going second. And Beasley said, Geechi, you ready? Geechi up first. Then whatever happened, Smack does the intro.
Mook did the intro. I think Mook did the intro. I think it was Mook.
Yeah. So however it happened like that. And you know, the DJ.
Did you feel the way about that?
Not at all, man. Not at all. That moment, I'm in fight mode now. Nothing matters other than how's the catch rate. Get that first bar off. Everything's going into tactical things now and how to be, and even like my attitude towards Geechi, because the way I am as a person, and everyone will tell you on the thing, I'm a warm person, and I always just come to people and pure respect. Even if I'm battling you on the day, it's just going to be pure love, pure respect. You're in my country. I want you to feel like super at home and know what it is. But them times, as soon as it goes to that, then that's off. Off. I'll shake your hand one last time. Let's go, and then I go.
One last time, and we go to war, right? We go to war, Shotty.
I always go and shake the hand one last time, and I fucking hate you now for these next however. And so I was in that mode. I was already like, I don't care what's going on here. And me, like an idiot, I don't know what was going on with the water bottles. They give us these water bottles, and I don't know if it was just me, but when I'm getting ready to go on the stage, I think it was coming to near the end of the battle before me, the water bottle burst. I've got these like tan coloured pants on. It just goes all down my pants. So I got to go to the hand dryer. I'm in the hand dryer for about 10 minutes, drying my pants, and then drying my trousers and that. And then once I come out, I grabbed another water bottle, this legendary UK rapper Mike GLC, like absolute legend. I wanted to meet him for a while. A lot of respect for him when we speak and that, but I never actually met, bro. He comes up and it's the first time.
Is he from Montreal?
No, Mike GLC is from London. Like he's
Okay,
like, if you look up, if anyone wants to like, you look up Mike GLC. He's like one of the first, like when people call it road rapper or whatever. He's like one of the first real authentic, like gangster rappers that was like doing a lot of crazy shit as far as music goes and stuff like that, and just like. And he's an insane artist, man. Like, and so he's just someone I respect a lot and someone that I wanted to meet. But anyway, I had one of these other water bottles. I go up to Dap. Literally, as I go to Dap him, the water bottle like explodes again, all over his shoe, all over me. Like
that's crazy, bro.
And then, bro, I get one more. I come out on the stage as I go to do my catchphrase. I just lightly drop the water on the floor. I just drop the bottle on the floor. Boom, explodes all over the floor. 3 water bottles. I was like, yo, I don't know what brand this is, but we need to clean up on aisle 3. So they had to clean up the floor and before the match was going. So now I'm like in fight mode, but now I got to fucking clean this bit of the floor up and shit. Like, it's all a bit carnage, but nothing mattered other than just going into that bubble. There's a little bubble on the stage. There's the energy backstage, then the energy when you walk through the crowd on stage. And once you get through the crowd on stage, it's like this little fucking self-contained bubble that you go into, and then it's like now you're in this cauldron.
Let me ask you on the come out though. Some people are questioning that they felt that the crowd should have gave you a louder ovation though. Do you feel that way?
I feel like the video on demand, it's the audio. It's from one. Audio on video on demand is from one channel.
Okay.
Like in the room, the reactions for everyone, not just mine. Everything it was crazy. Like once the real footage comes out, people will see the real audio. Once when it's all the angles, obviously in editing shit, they'll use the audio from every camera or all the mics and all, and you'll hear the full atmosphere of the room and the real footage. Because I watched it yesterday, I bought it myself and watched it, and I remember just thinking, the whole thing sounds quiet, but reactions was deafening, and like saying your bars, say like when I'm pulling my bar, I'm hitting my bars and I'm pulling it up. That's such a URL thing. Like you pull it up and the crowd are just straight there hitting. We remember all them last 8 rhymes you said. We remember them. I'm hitting them with you, and it was like a wave hitting me. One of the loudest reactions I've ever had against me. It was just the beginning when Geechi said "use a bitch." Yo, he goes, use a bitch.
Just the slogan, Shotty. Just the slogan. No bars. Just the slogan.
And that didn't translate on camera. The audio didn't pick up. And I remember thinking when he did that "use a bitch," and they went crazy like that. I remember thinking, I'm in for a long night here. This is it's gonna be a tough night.
So say with me right quick. You go first, right? How do you feel about your first round?
Flawless. Yeah. Set the tone. Explained elements of UK street culture that I knew the Americans wouldn't understand. And so a lot of the time people's tactic is to relate to the people who you're not similar to or whatever, or the guest. And my tactic was to alienate. That was the first tactic, was to alienate. You're not with us. We're us. This is our culture, the people. And so I said very specific shit that you really need to have been in and around certain shit to know shit. So I was talking about the rebores, like reboring a gun is like back in the day when the police seized all the guns in the UK. They had the pins filed down, the firing pins filed down on these guns, and they would fill the barrel with cement, and they would sell them to antique shops. And so now they were just classed as an antique. But what people would do is you would go to these antique shops, you would buy them, you would fashion a new pin on there and take a big long drill and drill out the barrel and try and get as much cement out as you could. But sometimes they work, sometimes they didn't, and this would affect how the bullet moves, it would affect all these different, and a lot of times they would blow up in people's hands, and there's a lot of old gangsters in the UK with missing fingers and stuff like that. So I had this whole thing about explaining that and likening it to Crips with the fingers and all this different stuff. which culminate because like these guns can explode in your hand, innit? And it all culminates in this punchline. If I do pull it out, shit could fly off the handle. And you know, because it referencing the piece is actually flying off the handle of the gun and stuff like that, or it could kick up. Boom. And yeah, as I'm doing that, the crowd are going, yeah, like tell him, like tell him, like he needs to know this is our. So I knew one of the first tactics was I just wanted to just alienate him and be like, it's us versus them, in a sense, or not even it's us versus them. I always think it's important in them scenarios to be the voice of the culture and the country and represent our reality or our past or whatever the way you guys do.
Okay, yeah, makes sense. Do
you know what I mean?
Makes sense.
There's details of our history that don't happen over there and vice versa because of like, you know, situations or whatever. So even when I was talking about, there was a part when I was like, you used to buy your guns at Walmart. We had to buy the location of the place it's buried. And then the people were just like, just, and it's only a setup, but like, because, you know, there's the reality to it, allegedly.
But also, you had a David Beckham bar that I like. I love the David Beckham bar and the carpentry wouldn't work bar you had also. And you also
the
said
David Beckham bar comes from that whole thing. I said, you know, saying how the gun was buried, and then it said the one I got was a 9. It didn't work properly. I had to nickname it 7 because I had to take the curve into account, talking about like when it fires, there's actually a curvature to the bullet because it's damaged, the gun's damaged. I had to take the curve into account because the kick makes it change direction like David Beckham, and that's his whole thing. He used to kick and curve, and he was the number 7 in it.
That's crazy. That was crazy.
Yeah. And they loved that once that hit landed. But I knew I wanted to just establish a few things like that and then just get onto the universal stuff that everyone understood.
Now let's address the elephant in the room, man. And I've made blogs, I've said how I feel about this, and I would like to get your take. Here's my thing. Geechi Gotti is a 3-time champion of the year, right?
Yeah.
Well respected, right? One of the most respected guys in battle rap, right? Especially when they talk about who's, you know, the young people talk about who's street and who's more street. Believability. Geechi's one of the most believability guys in this culture, right?
And just pure material as well, just sheer ability, just actual. Yes. That's one thing I noticed about him when I actually went and studied him to battle him. I was like, yo, bro's actually got like punches, like real punches. Like he's going crazy.
And he's one of the guys that's, like I say, the 3-time champion of the year, right? And he's beat the game. He's battled everybody, right? So I'm thinking to myself, okay, if you beat the game already, right? You're going on Summer Madness to battle Shotty Horroh.
Yeah.
Who majority of these people know him in this building. They've seen him, right? Yeah. You're going to this man's land, this man's country to battle this man. I just watched you battle a brother named Fax, and you took him real seriously, right? We just saw Shotty and K-Shine have a fucking war, where some people got Shotty beating K-Shine, okay? So we know when people say, oh, why is K-Shine battling Shotty Horroh? We found out the reason why he's battling Shotty Horroh, because the boy, man right here is fucking lyrically nice. He's fire with his bars.
Yeah.
I was disappointed in Geechi Gotti. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Like this first round, but I think it was a dip after the bars of the first round where he did the why we should be main eventing, why we not main eventing in your country. I did like that. And this overseas bar he had in the first round.
Yeah.
After
nice.
That,
and I was happy he said that. And my team said, yo, you've got him, because I had an overseas bar to come after that, which was more complex.
It was a rebuttal, right? It was a
yeah. But I already had that. That was part of that round. That was just wow. When I wanted to send him in, I said, boom, I like the way Crip spell though. I gotta say, the way you refuse to use certain letters, let's just say that one relates. Not because I don't use the letter B, blimey, that would be bollocks, mate. I mean, when I wanted to send a message and went overseas, I dropped a K. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Shotty's fine. That's nice.
Yeah, and it so I knew that, like, once he dropped that, I was like, I've got something there for that as well. So, but I remember registering that was a good bar, man. I like that. But I
Yeah,
hear you, man. I hear you.
noticed,
That was
I noticed you
disappointing.
love your wrestling bars too, though. I noticed that though.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
love
yeah.
adding your wrestling bars.
Yeah.
You love
I have to
sprinkling
have
the
a few.
wrestling bars.
Yeah,
There
because
it
like rock and caution and that they're in the building, in it. Like, you know, I always want to. I want to impress the rappers as well, man. I want to, you know,
is.
like wrestling is a super part of my thing and that, and you know, I want to make sure that I'm always in, because there's every now and again the conversation comes up at who's the best wrestling bars puncher and shit. I always want to make sure my name's
Well,
in and
Sean, you
around it.
gotta be a real wrestling fan when you said the Tito Santana Matador.
Yeah,
Boy,
yeah, yeah.
you gotta be
I'll
a
fight
real
him at a
wrestling
door.
fan.
Tito Santana. Yeah,
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 Tito Santana,
yeah,
you
yeah.
gotta be a real wrestling fan.
That's it. That's the old school. You gotta
That's
really know who
80s.
Tito
That's
Santana is.
1980s wrestling right there,
Yeah,
Sean.
El
You know what
Matador.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Absolutely. But to get back to Geechi, man, are you disappointed his approach to you?
I was disappointed, but I think there was a bunch of factors that led into it. Like, you know, he has took a lot of battles recently, and he even has battles after me. I think out of everything, he should have, regardless of me, he should have prioritized Summer Madness 15. But I really can't, like, sometimes, bro, and I don't want to make excuses for him and that, yeah, but like, it's hard traveling across the Atlantic and getting straight into a battle, man. And sometimes, you know, it's just the physicality of that can take its toll a bit as well. Even the day before and the day of, when I seen him, he didn't look quite with it, you know. And I asked him a couple. I said, "You good, bro? Jet lag?" And it's crazy, bro. And he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm tired, but I'm good." And then the day of the battle, he looked a lot better, and he was, you know, he's chilling in his thing, and not to, like, he won't take no. I'm sure he won't make no excuses and not like that. But you know, I think
Shotty, he was freestyling though a lot though.
yeah, man, this is it. And
It's just one thing to come in shot. You got written bars, and
yeah,
it might not be landing. But
yeah,
when you're going through the motions and
yeah.
stuff like that, and then he said that you're not helping the UK, or so you're not helping. You battle Shuffle T, I believe, right? You battle
Yeah, I
Shuffle T.
did everything. Pretty much everything he said about me was like would be proven wrong with a 2 minute. This is
So
what I
the
think pissed
research
everyone off.
department, the research department did
Yeah,
kick
yeah.
in.
It's you just have to type Shotty Horroh in Google. The shuffle thing's one of the first things that comes up.
Right.
My name's not Wayne. My middle name's not Wayne. That's a funny thing. That's like, so what? I'm a football fan, and my
Yes.
surname's Rooney. And there's a football player or a soccer player called Wayne Rooney.
Right.
I'm a Man City fan, and he used to play for Man United. At one time, they scored an overhead. He scored this crazy overhead kick, acrobatic goal against us. My fans went on my Wikipedia and changed my middle name to Wayne just to troll me because of this goal.
Okay.
And I thought, I thought it was so funny. I just left it. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, you never took it down. You didn't take it down.
Never took it down. I've referenced it a few times. I joke about it. I like it's a little running joke with a little tiny small group of fans that get the joke. It's like right, yeah, and it's such an old joke. I actually forgot that it was there like that. And then so soon as he said, "Your name's Wayne," I felt bad because I'm kind of like one of the reasons that I'm kind of one of the people that stoked that joke. So as soon as he went, "Your middle name's Wayne," I go, "Oh, it's not." Oh shit, it's not. I'm sorry, because I know now you're gonna come with a lot of material about that, and it's not true. But I will say, I've said it online as well. Like in this battle, I was too reactionary to him. I talked too much. I was like, and I do that a lot, but you know, it's not that I do that a lot.
Good for that. You do this a lot. You do this a lot.
Yeah, and like, so that's something that's something I'm trying to, I'm gonna work that out of my style. That's something that I'm gonna try and iron that out. I think that's a flaw, definitely, and something that should, you know, I'm always improving and looking at the game tapes and trying to figure out how to just be. And I think like even a couple of people have said it to me online, and even my friends and that have WhatsApped me, and I don't disagree, man. It's like my material's good enough and strong enough, and just relaxing around. But I don't know, man. It's just I didn't realize I was doing it, and I didn't mean no disrespect by it. I just felt a bit dissed with the like. It's like, how do you not know about shuffle? How do you not know like the most basic things about me? And like, because it's Summer Madness 15.
Geechi, man. I'm like,
And I'd understand. I'd even get it if it was on an English league, or if it was on, even at a stretch, if it was on King of the Dot, or if it was somewhere else where he could go. I just didn't really prioritize it. But it was on Summer Madness 15, regardless of the opponent. This is Geechi got it on Summer Madness 15. This is WrestleMania. And, you know, one thing that's going to last in history is your Summer Madness record, man. That's going to be so important. I never want to lose at Summer Madness, you know. Like, next year, if I get the call back, it's going to be so important to me to maintain. It's going to be so important to me to maintain an unbeaten record in the world anyway, but definitely on URL for sure.
Okay.
And
Right.
definitely on Summer Madness. So, I don't know, man. My brain lets me... may come to terms with it when I think I bring in the jet lag and I bring in these other factors about, you know, the traveling like that. So that's the way I let myself get over it. But also, yeah, if I seen him and I, you know, bare love for him and all that. So yeah, I do apologize for being overreactionary, and I should just, you know, just shut the fuck up during someone's round. But I will do from now on 1,000,000%. So.
Shotty, did you and Geechi have a conversation after the battle?
Yeah, nothing much though, just the thank yous and stuff like that, bro. I'm always, you know, just thanked him for the time and for the battle and bigged him up and whatnot. And yeah, man, like I'm sure it's, you know, I'm trying to, you know, I hope.
Are you worried about the replay value of it?
No, I watched it yesterday. It's brilliant. I watched it yesterday.
Is it brilliant on one side or two sides, though, Shotty?
On one side,
right? So that's what I'm saying. It needs to be two-sided. Doesn't it have to be two sides?
Yeah, it does. But like, the way I think about it is this is my spearhead moment into the movement. This is how I came in there, and I want to kick the door off. And there's no better way than kicking the door off than, like, that's a top 5 brand guy. That's like one of the 4, maybe even the 4 horsemen of URL in the past 5 years. That's like
he's beat the game. After Averb, he's done it all. Hey, Geechi's Gotti's resume is one of the best resumes in battle rap history.
Yeah, 3-time champion of the year, like 3 times in a row. Yeah, like, yeah, unreal. Been on so many leagues, so many moments. Like, you know, like, so he's definitely
you gotta come to Summer Madness and fight, though, Geechi. This is the Super Bowl, brother. This is the World Cup, my guy. What we doing?
Hopefully, like, you know, in reflection, he thinks like that. Like, you know, he thinks, right,
dirty, my boy, dirty.
With a layup as well. Like, if I'm an American battle rapper on Summer Madness and I'm getting to face someone like me who, and not a lot of Americans have faced me yet. There's so much to talk about. There is so much to do. There's so much to talk about. Not to give anyone any ideas about like that, but no, like I've got.
Don't give them no ideas, Shotty. Don't give no ideas.
But I'm saying I've had a good career. I'm doing good. I've done a lot of stuff. There's a lot of things to talk about. Like, so it was a bit like, I hope that when he looks back, he thinks, right, I fucked up on Summer Madness, and he don't fuck up on Summer Madness again. And he don't take people lightly where you want to take them lightly, not to tell you what to do or anything, but not on Summer Madness, man. So this what happens, man. The 30s, it is what it is, man. That's like down in history as the years go by. It's just Geechi got 30'd by Shotty at Summer Madness.
On a URL debut.
Second to last match, like kind of co-main, I guess. Like, yeah, man, fucking couldn't have asked for a better debut, man. It's like, it's what you dream of, man. There was a lot of...
Was there a party? Was there a party that wanted to close the night? Even though Lux and Twerk is the main event, but because this is your country, was there a party that wanted to close the night?
Nah, do you know what? If there was a part of me that wanted to open, I would have rather opened so I could, because selfishly it was my birthday. You know, once the clock struck 12, it was going to be my birthday. I wanted to be in the crowd with my spliff, watching Loaded Lux and New Jersey twerk when it's my birthday. And it was I'm at the back, so I'm right at the back because I wanted to see the full crowd. I wanted to see production. I wanted to see the battle going on. Everything's larger than life. I've just come off that stage. Now I'm getting to experience what these people see me just do. And it's just like, oh my God, this is amazing. And no matter what, I have no bones about saying, like, fucking hell, I've watched Loaded Lux forever. Like, these guys are larger than life, innit? So you get to meet them and be amongst that. And like, this is where my pens took me and stuff. So I'm having this moment looking at the URL logo and these people who class me as peers now. And I'm just like, boom, I just smoke shit here and just I've arrived and it's my birthday. And I have this mentality now where I respect all of them so much, but I don't think there's one of them that I don't. Nah, man. And I understand. I understand the levels, like the difficulty level differs depending on where I am. Like, I understand how tough of a task Tay-Rock in America is. That's a different kettle, and like Lux in America is a different kettle for me. It's like, especially now, you know, I've had a classic with Shine. People say I won, people say he won.
Right.
You know, but there's still that some people want to spin the block for that. And then I've gone and zip Geechi. You know, people want to spin the block for that. So there's Americans that want to avenge and get revenge. And there's an American audience that want to see that.
Yes.
But there's money in that. You know what I mean? So
Well, let me ask you a question. Do you want? Are we going to see battle in the States more frequently?
yeah, that's what I want to do. Definitely, man. I want to battle. I just want to battle every. To me, I just want to battle the top level of what's applicable to my style. What the people where we can be. I want to battle the people that, like, you know, we can be measured equally and be like, yo, we can come to a conclusion or who won out of these two, because the styles similar and the styles fit. And a lot of the times in the UK, I am a bit out of place, and there's a few MCs like that in the UK, which is not out of place, but if we're more, you know, we're more punch and aggression heavy as opposed to jokes and stuff like that.
Right.
And it lands better amongst rappers that do the same things. And these happen to be American rappers. You know, just happens to be the formula in it. So I feel like my style just feels more applicable. And it's not I'm not saying nothing about, like, obviously we was in front of the UK crowd the other day, and it's that. But I feel like as long as I can be in front of audiences that are here for punches and they're here for, like, you know, fucking pockets and, or not just, you know, just a full scope of rapping, then they're the type of audiences I want to perform in front of, and they're the type of MCs I want to go against as well, like the top. Like,
before we go here, you put a tweet out here, right? And I want to read a tweet that you put out. You said, somebody book me then. I heard Easy the Block Captain want to die in London. Real Calico got a death wish. Tay-Rock called me out. Iron Solomon, where you at? And T-Rex needs to see me. Shy, and I saw you and T-Rex having a back and forth.
Yeah, I've seen him at the K-Shine thing. That's the first time I met him.
Right.
And as long as I've watched battle rap, he's been there. I watched him as well. Like, you know, I'm a fan of him. And I said, as soon as I seen him, that's why I am straight. Like, battle rap's not the be all and end all, but like when I'm speaking to a goat like him, I'm gonna tell him, yo, I'm gonna smoke you. We'll talk about everything else in a minute, but yo, bro, let's get it in.
Right.
If there's money to be made, and I think I'll win. Let's get it in. And Rex is Rex, bro. He was smoking shit just now. Like, Rex is Rex, bro. He's crazy. Yeah. Me and him would be crazy, bro. Crazy.
Out of all these names, who do you want the most? Out of all these names,
it's just I don't. There's no one in particular most.
You and Tay-Rock though. You and Tay-Rock.
Yeah, me and Tay-Rock. Me and Tay-Rock. I think that's one I would take I would prefer to take further down, because I think there's a narrative there. There's a direction there. There's, like, you know, there's the stuff that happened in the UK. I was supposed to battle him. That didn't happen. We're quite similar as far as being performers and aggressive and front foot battlers. And, you know, the people want it and people have spoke about it and stuff like that. So, you know, I'm always from the pro wrestling way of thinking and be like, yo, put a battle down the line or two battles down the line. Because the inevitability is I kill him and he's just got and he's just and he's just got his belt. He's just got his belt. I understand, like, here's the thing about Tay-Rock, like, he's a superpower in it. So I understand, like, I would never say anyone at this level. I didn't even say that about Geechi and not really Shine. I said I would win. I said, you know, I'm coming here to do my shit and stuff, whatnot. But I believed I would beat Shine and whatnot, and I believed I'd beat Geechi and stuff, and I believe I beat anyone, but not to disrespect them. And I know that, you know, Tay Rock on form in front of his audience, in front of his crowd, that might be the highest high, like that's the toughest level. Him, Surf, Lux in Harlem, these types of like, you know, it's Mook anytime. Like they're the ultimate hard level in the game.
Let me ask you a question, Shotty. A win is a win, right? A win is a win. Get it how you get it, right? But is there a part of you is like, damn, I beat Geechi, but I didn't beat him hard at his full strength?
No, we get an allotted amount of time to write, and my resume speaks for itself. Like, if I would have come in there unprepared and he was Geechi, and they wouldn't have said nothing about that. People wouldn't have said nothing about it. Like, yo, Shotty got smoked off Geechi. We have a task, you know. You get paid the money you get paid. You have a task, and with like the tradition really needs to be upheld. Like, people need to understand, like, the battle rap calendar really revolves around Summer Madness. Global battle rap calendar at the minute. Well, not global, sorry, like, but you know, as far as like our ones, the pillars, America, the UK, Canada, the English speaking ones, acapella rap battle format. This whole thing revolves around Summer Madness, and then obviously when King of the Dot are back and doing their things like Blackout and stuff like that, then there's certain and World Domination and that, and so there's certain events you're just not allowed to fuck with. You're not allowed to play around. Don't play around.
Agree, Shotty. Don't play around. Agree.
So, however you die, that's the lesson you need to learn. Like, and he had some bits, man. You know, he had some moments. Definitely, like
in the first round.
In the first round, for sure, definitely. But I still think Geechi doing that beats a lesser opponent on that day. I just think, you know, you're going against someone who's always going to be in the running for performance of the night, and I'm always going to give you bar of the year candidates. That's all, like, guaranteed in one of my matches. Each round, you're getting a couple of bar of the year candidates. That's every time. Look at the bars. Like, look at them. Like, I structure different. I write different.
The Lone Ranger bar against Shine, right?
Yeah. Bro, I had the Green Ranger bar. I had the Mr. Beast. I had, bro, they just stacked, bro. I had so many, like, and then same with this one, like, you know, I'm always in the running for performer of the night. I'm always in the running for. I just take this shit serious. If I accept the battle, I'm gonna take the shit serious and just go crazy. That's just what it is, no matter who it is. If I took the battle, I must respect the name enough for you to put my name next to theirs on the flyer. So I think he just, regardless of it being me or whatever, he just wasn't ready for Summer Madness the way he should have been ready. But you know, this is the top level in the world, man. You need to be ready. Oh, that happens.
Absolutely,
but even if he's ready, he don't beat me. Even if he's ready, he don't. There's no asterisks next to none of it. Like, even the good shit he was saying, it was nowhere near what I was saying. Nowhere near. I'm reinventing the wheel. I'm doing total different things. He's saying every bar, and I'm really doing every bar. He's coming with 8-bar setups. My first bar, my very first opener is a punch. No one gets, and my whole shit's punch. The whole every bar. I can afford the second key with the money I got from the first key, brick by brick. The UK is that, so brick buys the brick, the big brick by, and brick by brick. The UK is the house that I built. This my shit. So straight away, like, and even like the way I was doing the old twin shit, the whole I had about an 8-bar thing with, like, I'm talking about all this Siamese twin But when people watch this and break this down, and they really have to go in and listen, because I'm trying to do these pieces so they're standing test of time, and they got so much replay value. You're like, yo, fucking hell, bro. The guy's second is a punch, and his third's a punch, fourth's a punch. Like, or like there's a punch inside the punch. That's what I'm trying to do. So I want to do breakdown videos of it soon as well, because I do know
you should do
yeah,
that. You
I
really
want
should.
people to understand the formula.
You should really do that. I think you should really do that, Shotty.
Yeah,
For
because
real.
there's a lot in there, so I should do, man. But like that's just the way I like to. That's just the way I like to write and stack. Like, you know, I had to bet that I had to say by the bell one on him. Like that was stacked crazy. The paramedics, you're gonna have to. Paramedics will be like the ops, because when they pull up, you'll have to move your fingers to show them you're with it. Yo, bro, I was going.
My boy was wilding out here in these streets, though, man.
Yeah.
So listen, are we gonna see before the year's out again, or you think you're?
I'm trying. I want, if someone can get an offer in quick enough, and someone can get an opponent that is worthy of like the run,
right?
You know, like the runs. Like I really do want to do it. I want to make that top 20 champion of the year list. I really want to try and make that.
More. I think you need one more. You good? One more, Shotty. One more. That's all
so
you get. One more.
Yeah, I'm hopeful we can get some of him with someone. And so shit, yeah. If what set we're at end of September, shit, November.
You got 3 months, Shotty. You got 3 months.
Yeah, not November or December. I'm good, man. Like whatever we need to do, and then let's get it in quick, and then
yes, absolutely.
Shit. If we've got 3 months, I might be able to get a fourth in and get my belt. I seen Jay Black as well. Because Jay Black.
Jay Black, that's my guy.
Yeah, shout out to bro. Black. He said to Twerk and Anwar that Geechi was gonna. I was gonna be like Geechi was gonna have the home crowd advantage, and Geechi was gonna smoke me or whatever, and he was gonna win at some. Anwar's like, "Are you fucking crazy?" And Twerk walked out of the room like yeah. Because they know what it is, innit? And then I seen him. I seen Jay Black, and I was like, so looking forward to that video, bro.
Yeah, he's gonna keep it real. Jay Black gonna keep it real with you, man. Jay Black's a good guy, man. He'll keep it real. That's my guy.
Yeah, no, he's a good guy. And it was good to finally meet him. It's good, but that's one of the satisfying things about the run at the minute is just. You know, I don't ever want people to not count me out. I always want them to say, "Oh, he's gonna get smoked," because whoever we do get announced, everyone's gonna say that again. So if it's easy, they're gonna say Easy's gonna smoke him. If it's T, they're gonna say.
He's gonna smoke with you though. I don't think they're gonna smoke with you though. I don't think they're gonna use smoke.
Hopefully not. Hopefully now I've shown them not to, don't mess around.
What you're gonna get in this culture is this: they're gonna give you love for the shine battle. They're gonna say you beat Geechi, but you're gonna have some people who are gonna say, let's see him beat somebody that was 100% or 80%, because Geechi was not even close to 60%. That's how this culture. You know that already. You know that.
But I'm down. All I can do is my material and present me and be on the stage ready and present me. That's what I'm always going to do.
You got people's attention now. You got people's attention.
Yeah.
You got the battle rappers' attention though. Let's make sure we say that. I see them though. They all want to battle you, though. They all want to battle you.
Crazy guys, man. Everyone's crazy.
But that says something about you that people want to battle you, though, Shotty. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think it's like I said, it's just something new. I think I seen Cammy talking to Smack, and he was like, "Yo, who's there for Shotty on the URL?" And Smack was like, "Yo, everyone." Because it's true, like. People forget. I think that was my 23rd battle. Like I've not, and it was only like 21 battles up until like a couple of weeks ago. I did the Shine, and then I did Geechi. Like I say, like that's why I was talking about the way I was too reactionary and animated in the things. Like there's so much I still to learn and still iron out of my style and shit. Like, and I do think a lot of these guys, people are likening me to, or putting me next to. These guys are all 50, 60, 70 battles in, and I think they're all in I think they're all in their final form, and I am not even out of first gear, and I'm a match for everyone in their final form. My first gear is everyone's final form, so watch when I get to, because I always have four year breaks in between my battles. I don't get to be consistent. I don't get to be in writing mode and be match fit all the time. I'm just not. I'm always working off the rust every battle. even in the cage time I was working after Rust. This one, I was a lot more ready. But in the next one, oh my God, I could.
The third was a charm.
This is it. Whoever I get next, that is so bad. Like I can pitch. Like I was saying to my mate before, it's like, bro, like I keep meaning to go and rehearse or write bars, and I've got nothing. This is weird. I've not been like this for years. So now I'm sitting there thinking, do I just start writing for everyone? Just like, cause I just want to write, bro. I just want, I just want to make punches, bro. I just want to bar, and I just want to fucking let it. Everyone can take it as half-assed and as whatever as they want and that. But like, something's happened to me over the last few months where I'm locking in, and I see on the Coffee said it to me on the stage and backstage, said, "Yo, you're the best in the world, easy." And so it's like, I see that on the horizon. I see that people saying, for me, and people are deluded or whatever. But bro, like the proof's in the pudding. I do what, like anyone I'm against, that is what I do. So if I feel like being the best in the world or being called the best in the world on the horizon, that's what I'm trying to do. So I want to go for, like, so that's what I'm saying. Like, someone step up. Everyone's just loitering around that. Oh, I'll kill him. I'll do this. I'll do that. And promoters being like, so, you know, just make a respectable offer and get me one of these opponents, and
good opponent, yeah.
Die, and then
well, for you to battle Shine and Geechi, and some people got you winning both those battles. That's not bad, brother. To go back on a run that you're trying to get back on, and you battle Shine and Geechi and put on 2 good shows, like that's pretty good, my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and hopefully, and you know what? I look back and I think that if certain things that are not panned out the way they would have panned out, I would already have Twerk and Rock on the record, regardless of what would have happened. Which I know what would have happened, but
all right. You still want to? Do you still want the Twerk battle? You still want that?
Yeah, but not yet. I think the audience is kind of like, I don't know, not really.
Let me ask you: is it because of the Lux loss?
No, not at all, man. I've gone on record so many times and said, like, them two to me are the best for different reasons. Like, Lux is the best overall rapper and writer and stuff. And it's mad because I always have Mook and Disaster around this area, and I feel like they're just in leagues of their own, them two, for different reasons as well. But like, Twerk, I've said it on your show before. It's like, Twerk's the best writer, man. He's the best puncher, man. He's and him and Nitty as well. They're like Ken and Ryu. They're just, one's better than one in this day. One's better.
You and Nitty? Oh my God.
Yeah, man. That would be crazy, bro. These are styles that I like, multi-layered punches, like innovative wordplay, like flipping names and just being creative. Yeah. That would be insane. I would love that, man.
Dog, in a small room.
And these,
in a small room, Shotty, that would be fire, brother. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'd love to do the small room stuff, man. I think that's where I'd shine more as well. When it's just, comes down to these bars and the complexities of all that shit, man. That's what. But bro, the list's endless, man. But I definitely, with the names that I've just been in there with, ideally I want to be battling the same caliber of name, bro. Geechi, Shine. So then that lends to like the T-Rexes and these types.
You want the legends. You want the legends, the veterans, and the top tier guys, and the God tier. Right? It makes sense.
Because we're brands, innit? We're brands, bro. And I don't want the guys that are like legends and haven't got it. They can't do it no more.
They lost a step or two.
I don't want them guys. But that can't be said.
Johnny, there's a couple of them out here, brother. There's a couple. I
know. But that can't be said for T-Rex. Like, T-Rex is smoking shit. Do you know what I mean? Like, T-Rex is fire, bro. Like, obviously Easy and that as legendary as the run is and doing whatever he's doing. He's an active battler, in it. Like, so he's just ready to go. He's a talented battler. He knows what's it at, get the job done, and he's a massive brand. So there's just that criteria for me. Like, yo, does it fit with the run? Does it fit with what we're doing? And I'm trying to make a statement. I'm trying to be anyone that the fans think's the best is who I want to battle, really, because I think I'm the best.
Shotty, listen, man, brother. I appreciate taking your time to
And you,
rock with me. You know I rock with you heavy, brother. But listen, please,
oh,
the culture want to see you one more time before the year's out, Shotty.
I'm saying yeah. I'm saying yeah. I'm saying yeah.
All
I'm
right.
ready to go, man. Make no bones about it. I expect
I
the
reach out
years.
to this man. Please give him a good offer and a good battle. And let's get
Yeah.
a brother.
And in the
Battle.
meantime, watchbattle.com,
Yes.
URL Madness 15,
Yes.
Shotty, Geechi, Gotti, Loaded Looks, New Jersey Twerk. You know, some insane debuts. A-Ward's debut after all this
Yes.
time. Unit debut.
You and A-Ward. I had you guys winning y'all debuts. You went both
Yeah,
you guys.
man. Like they went crazy, bro. But absolutely everyone went crazy, man. And then go and get that by the pound. And then if you're interested in the UK stuff, you want to see more about the UK shit. Premier Battle's got the tournament. We're getting all the new guys coming up now, so check out Premier Battle stuff and all that. Yeah, man. But go and check out that battle. It's worth the money. Shotty or Geechi got it. Catching a little tip.
Reggie, big up yourself, yo. Big up all time, man. You ready, man.
Appreciate
Shout out my
it, man.
nigga Shotty Horroh, man. I know the vibes already. You heard?